Alright, we're gonna do Kanye West, 808'S, and Heartbreak. I'm excited. So, Kanye West, 808 Heartbreaks. This came out in 2008. I remember when this album came out. I remember this vividly, actually, when this album came out. At this point in my life, I was a Kanye West fanatic. Because Graduation that came in 07. This came out in 08. This came out in late 08. This came out like in November 08 because my birthday is in November, and this came out like 2 weeks, a week or two after my birthday. And I was excited. I remember this vividly. I do. And I was excited for this album because there was a lot of hype surrounding 808 and Heartbreaks. It was different. It was a different vibe. What made this album very different was Kanye West. It wasn't a traditional rap, soulful Kanye West album. He stepped up differently with this album. This was a whole different album. Kanye had a new hairstyle, that mullet thing he was trying to rock, and he had a whole new artistic vibes. And his mother actually had passed away at this point, so this is the first project Kanye drops after his mom's passing. And we all know, like, if you've been following Kanye, you realize how important she was to his life. And at this point, Kanye is when he dropped this project, he dropped it coming from a mindset of he was sad and he was going through a lot in this time in his life. You know, graduation, he was like at an all-time high. That's why the production sounded so happy-go-lucky. This is going to sound different. And I'm excited to hop into this because I haven't listened to 808 and Heartbreaks in its whole entirety in a long time. Now, obviously, I have heard the album, and I know the hit songs. You know, the hit songs on here are very, 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 very popular. And I remember when this project came out, people were clowning it in the beginning. You know, a lot of people didn't understand this project. But in hindsight, this project is so important because the way 808 and Heartbreak sounds was the sound of the future. You know, without 808 and Heartbreaks, there really is no Drake. There's really no Travis Scott. There's really no, you know what I mean? Like the big names in today's music world, there would be none of them today because they got inspired by 808 and Heartbreaks. So this is a very, very historical and important project that we're about to go and listen to together. And I'm excited. I don't want to waste no time. Let's hop into it.
Don't say you will. When I grab your neck, I touch your soul.
I was vibing to that. Say You Will, I was vibing hard to that beat, which sounds like a heartbeat, which is a nice theme because it's 808 and Heartbreaks. So you hear the heartbeat throughout the beat, and it's like you hear the 808 drums, boom, 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 and then like the way he sounds on this is, you can hear it in his voice. It sounds dark, sounds like it has a little trauma into it. Like you could tell he was going through something with this track right here, just alone with his voice. And this song is very different than everything we've ever covered so far on this channel with Kanye related. Like I said, this is like a darker toned, it's called 808 and Heartbreaks. So his heart is broken throughout this project. So he's going to sound vulnerable, and he's going to sound, you know, like he's going through it. That shit was vibing. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was knocking. I was about to freestyle on there, but yeah, I don't want my bars. I love Kid Cudi. Yo, this song brings back memories. Brings back so much memories. Like I said, I used to bump this album when it came out. This is like a wave of nostalgia. A wave, like I feel like I'm surfing. I feel like I'm surfing in the water, and a wave of nostalgia. I feel like a wave of nostalgia just wiped me out. Like, wow. And I love Kid Cudi. I think Kanye and Kid Cudi are such a great combination. Every time they link up, it's always something special and something different. They just vibe well together. I just respect their artistic views, both of them. And then this, you know, he's talking about his god sister getting married by the lake, but he couldn't figure out who he wanted to take. You know, bad enough that he showed up late. He had to leave before they even cut the cake. Like, I know he feels bad about that. Like, I know, like, that hurts him right there. And in the beginning, he's talking about all the materialistic things that he has, but his friend has a child, and at this point Kanye has no children. So anything Kanye's like, yo, I got a new car, I got a brand new sports car, and his friend's child has like a brand new report card, and you know, no matter what materialistic thing that you have, nothing beats a child. I don't care what materialistic thing that you have, nothing beats a child. In the memories that you share with your child, like, that beats everything materialistic. It could be a brand new sports car, or a bracelet, watch, jewelry, anything, big house. That's all cool and dandy, but your child brings home a report card, overshadows everything because there's actual love into there, you know. And that's why Ye is putting this in the song. He's acknowledging that, and it's like he's trying to put the value on a materialistic thing over the value of a child, but he can't, and it's one of the things that are breaking his heart. Welcome to Heartbreak.
The coldest story ever told. How could you be so cold as the winter wind when it breeze show? Why don't she be so mad at me for? Homie, I don't know, she's hot and cold.
That right there is one of my all-time favorite Kanye West joints right there. Heartless. That song still thumps to this day. Back then I used to love it just because it was a really good song to rap to and harmonize to. It was just a really good song. Now I love it because I can totally relate. Back then in 2008 I couldn't relate. I can relate in 2021 to Heartless. Only a female that you care about can make you wow out and bring out a side of you that you didn't even know. Like, only a woman that you care about can make you, like, can just hit a nerve. Like, you know, to me, I'm an alpha male. I'm a man's man. That's how I've always been. And I love women. I love women. Like, they can piss me off. And sometimes they really do. And sometimes they act hot and cold, like Ye says. They can act hot and cold. But I still love women. I love them. But when you care about a female and she playing these little games and you say stuff like, we ain't even gonna talk no more, but then you stay up till 3 in the morning talking to her, and it's like, it's so conflicting and toxic, and damn it. She has her friends and you got your homies, and I know her friends are talking shit, and then your homies be like, man, there's more fish in the sea, and they be trying to big you up and all that, and it's just like, yeah, but it's not the same though, you know, like, it's not the same. I know there's more fish in the sea, but I like that fish. You can relate. Like, once you go through that experience, you know, it's like, you appreciate a song like this. You really appreciate a project like this, but you start to appreciate a song like Heartless, and it's like, oh, that's what he's talking about. Oh yeah, aside from the fact that it's a really good sounding song, that's what he's talking about. Copy.
No matter what, you'll never take that from me. It's amazing.
I miss those old NBA commercials.
Amazing. Born on a full moon. I was bred to get it in. No spoon. Amazing. So amazing.
Just another great song to vibe to. Amazing. I remember those old NBA commercials. The NBA used the hell out of the song Amazing. And it was on 2K10, by the way, also. I love the part where he says, my reign is as far as your eyes can see. Ain't that the truth? Kanye's reign has been a pretty dominant and conflicting one. It's a reign that we all can see, that your eyes can see. It's crazy. Great. And then Jeezy was like the perfect feature. You know, like I forgot around this time Young Jeezy was like popping. You know what I'm saying? 2008, Young Jeezy was popping around this time. I forgot all about that. Damn, what an era. Like, oh man, Amazing is just crazy. Just crazy. And Kanye West knows how to use auto-tune. He knows how to use the auto-tune correctly. This song went hard. For real. Oh, hold on now. Before we get into this is Love Lockdown. This is my joint. This is my joint. I remember when he debuted this at an award show. Or was it the Grammys? Or was it the MTV Awards? Or he debuted Love Lockdown somewhere. I forgot where. But this is my joint right here. So, excuse me while I just wild out.
What I had to do. Did I tell you before it finally got through? You lose. You're just wasting time. Where's the finish line?
Love Lockdown is so amazing. So good. So good. Such a great song. Such a great song. I feel so amped. Like, oh my God. And the video for this song goes hard. All Kanye West videos usually go hard, but the video for Love Lockdown was fire. Fire. It's been so long. Nostalgic for me. This is so dope. I'm like so happy right now. And it's ironic because this is like a very sad album, but I'm feeling so happy because it's just like, this is good music. This is what good music sounds like. This is what it sounds like. Aside from the fact that he sounds really hurt on this project, like he actually sounds really heartbroken, and it sounds good though. Like, damn. Is that fucked up? Paranoid.
Yeah. Baby, don't worry about it. Like, you really wanna spend your whole life alone. You worry about the wrong things, the wrong things.
Whew. Okay. I have a confession to make. A long time ago, I used to hate this song. Yeah, I know. A long time ago, I didn't like Paranoid. I wish I had a time machine so I could slap my past self, because this song is amazing. Oh my God. And shout out to Rihanna, because I saw the music video for this. Shout out to Rihanna. Shout out Rihanna. Bad Girl Riri. She's single. This sounds very 80-esque. Like, this song sounds like it belongs in the 80s, and that's a really good decade. And this was so good. Paranoid was so good. Shout out Mr. Hudson for those vocals too. I enjoyed Robocop. I enjoyed Robocop a lot. That oh man. Yeah. That, I guess, you know, Robocop is one of those songs as well that just hits differently when you're older. It just hits differently. That was a vibe right there. And like, I really forgot how good this album really was. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Robocop is like the sleeper of the album.
I'm just like that on the street lights. I'm just like that. Life's just like that.
Street Lights was good. Yeah. I love that 808 drum, man. He's just knowing how to use that 808 drum. It's Streetlights is just dope. Like, that's a song that I could cruise to and relax. And it's like a vibe. Well, really, so far, everything's really been a vibe. But this one specifically, Streetlight, is like a good vibe. It's like one of those songs that just you could just lay down to, or just dark night, stars in the sky, and you just vibing.
Didn't you know I was waiting on you? 'Cause I just heard some real bad news.
Oh, cinematic right here. Wow, bad news. I love how he let the beat right at the end. That made it so much more impactful. Just like he did with Say You Will. I love how he leaves these beats to right at the end. It's like breathing. It's like breathing space. He sounds all jacked up. Like on Bad News, he sounds completely heartbroken, and you know, he heard the bad news. He sounds completely on Bad News. He sounds completely like just out of it, you know. And his singing is like all, even with the auto-tune, his singing is like and he did, like, it's not good, and he did that. I know he really did that on purpose. And even though it's not good, it's good if it makes sense. Like, his singing is like, he's not hitting no vocals. It sounds terrible, but it sounds good at the same time, because it's like, he finds a way to mesh it to make it sound good. And I respect Ye for that. He knows he's not a singer, and it's like he's using his voice as an instrument. I'm really impressed.
Not quite.
Come on, Wayne.
Cut off my light, but my side. I'm back up on my grind.
Get back on it.
Do you and I'm just gonna do mine. 'Cause we were once a fairy tale, but this is farewell.
First things first, shout out Lil Wayne. Perfect feature. Lil Wayne went hard on this. I love when he said, we were once a fairy tale, but this is now farewell. You know, this is the perfect I'm over you song. This is the perfect I'm over you. I gotta move on with mine. I gotta get back on the grind. Gotta do my thing. It's time to shine. Didn't mean to make that all rhyme.
Memories made in the coldest winter. Goodbye, my friend. It's 4 a.m. and I can't sleep. Will I ever love again?
Low key, I think I can see how this song could be for two different reasons. Number one, I could see how this could be for like a past relationship. You know, it makes sense that he's talking about a relationship that's gone sour and that it's over and that, you know, he'll never love again. But I could also see him talking about his mom in this. You know, I'm trying to figure out who is this for. Is this a general song, or is this specifically about something? And he keeps saying, goodbye, my friend, I will never love again. Memories made in the coldest winter. So I'm trying to figure out, is this about his mom? Is this about someone he was supposed to be with? Whatever the case is, this was that was hard, man. That was really crazy. You know, I feel bad for him, man. I feel bad for him listening to that. Like, that's sad, man. Memories made in the coldest winter. That winter must have sucked. And he wants the springtime because it usually melts the snow away. And he wants to know if the springtime can melt away all his mistakes, all the mistakes. Yo, man, he's looking for new weather, new change, new something, because the environment that he's in right now sucks. That's pretty deep. Okay, so you know how I do. You know how I roll. You know we do bonus tracks out here. Coldest Winter would have been the last track, but we do bonus tracks out here, so we're gonna get right into Pinocchio story. So let's hop right into it. All right, we're gonna hop right into it. Calm down. We're gonna do Pinocchio story. Why y'all yelling at me? We're gonna, come on now. You know I got y'all. Don't yell at me. We're gonna hop right into the bonus track. Y'all tripping. I spoil y'all too much. Y'all tripping. Sounds like it's live.
For all the fame and flashing lights.
So Pinocchio story, that was cool. It was him doing it live, and yeah, that was cool. That was chill. that was okay. Bonus track, yeah, nice to throw in. It was not crazy. So this album, 808 and Heartbreaks, is so damn good. So good, so good, so good. I had such a great time listening with this. I enjoyed every single track. My favorite track was Level Like Down for sure. But the sleeper track on this whole album, Bad News. Like, I've been sleeping on Bad News for a minute. Like, that was just always one of those songs I always used to skip. For some reason, I don't know why. Just because I didn't have a music video back in the day, so I used to like skip it a lot. I was like, I'm so mad I used to skip it. That was a great track. This album is so damn good. So good, so cinematic. I felt like it was a movie. It was so special. And I'm so proud of Kanye for releasing this album in the time period that he did, because the Down South had taken over by 2008. Well, 2008, yeah, the South was still on top a little bit. And hip-hop was just different. There was no music sounding like this at 2008. So this album was so important in hindsight. Such an amazing album. So creative. It was a vibe. It was just so damn good. And my rating for this album is a 9 out of 10. I'm giving 808 and Heartbreaks a 9 out of 10. It was just a wave of nostalgia for me. You know, and the singles, hit singles, the songs were hot. The songs were hot. The production was just, breathtaking. Just an amazing work of album. Great time. 9 out of 10. This is so dope. This was so dope. I'm in love with this album all over again. I'm going to be bumping this all throughout the year. Same thing with Graduation. I've been bumping Graduation since I dropped the video. I'm going to be doing the same thing with 808 and Heartbreaks. This was fire. I had a great time bumping this. I had a great time making this video for you guys to enjoy. And don't forget, get some merch. Check it out. Keep grinding with me. We going to rise to the top, supporting me. And I'm going to keep grinding for y'all. That's how this works. So, thank you. And I'm out. Catch y'all on the next one. And I'm out. See y'all on the next one. And I'm out. I'm trying to be cool. I'm out.